Race of Champions is this amazing event where you take the best drivers from F1 and Indy and NASCAR and Rally and Dakar, and you bring everybody together in an event that's super fun and yet the most competitive of anywhere on earth.
Talking about the list of competitors, Formula One champions, Dakar winners, just how stacked it is. What was your reaction to this year's list of competitors?
It doesn't seem to matter where this is or what year it is. The list is always unbelievable. The Solbergs, the father-son team that's won, the Nations Cup, the last two times they've had it is absolutely amazing. Petter, my absolute hero, and Oliver, someone that we shared a car with the Subaru in the U.S. Championship before he was legally old enough to drive in the WRC where he currently is. So, a lot of prodigies, a lot of legends, and at the end of the day, to be able to go over and represent the U.S., I believe this is my 11th time. Best finish was a second. Kurt Busch's best finish is a second. And I don't think there's any team with more country pride and that's more excited to go over and fly the red, white, and blue than Kurt and I.
Awesome. And like you said, 11th appearance at Race of Champions. You're still searching for that top step on the podium. What do you think it's going to take specifically this year to get it done?
So I've tended to do better with the all-wheel drive cars. When in doubt, throttle out. The dirt courses have always been good. This year is pavement. So Kurt's like, look, if we're going to go over there, you're going to come down. So he's actually flying into North Carolina. We're spending a couple days next week. We did all of our homework. We're doing as much testing as possible on as similar cars as we can find to what we're going to be racing over there. Kurt's basically going through the two-step tutorial. I missed a lot of my basics coming from dirt bikes, going into rally. I had a little stint in NASCAR, but if anyone's seen that, it didn't go great. So I'm looking forward to hopefully picking up those, a tenth or two tenths that I'm going to need to beat there's two drivers that I've never been able to beat. And at the end of the day, if you want to win the champion of champions trophy, you've got to beat everybody. So Matthias Ekstrom, DTM champion, WRC driver, World Rallycross champion. He goes for fun to race the car and ends up third. Like, this is someone that can jump into any vehicle and drive it absolutely amazing. And then, of course, Sebastian Loeb. I've had the privilege of racing him twice. I'm 0-2, but, third time's the charm. Looking forward to hopefully getting a shot at it this year. We've had some good performances against some great drivers in the past. Definitely overshot my coverage, if you will, and I feel like jumping into random cars is kind of what I'm known for, and definitely can get the job done when push comes to shove and when everything's on the line.
So talking about your teammate, NASCAR champion, Kurt Busch, what role did you play in convincing him to come out of retirement and do this event?
So for me, it's been a really busy, lifetime. And I'm really trying to stay in the States more, trying to stay home more. And I got a call to represent the U.S. And I'm like, all right, this is such an honor. I definitely want to do it. But it's the same weekend as the NASCAR event. I'm like, look, I believe that I can be right up there, but I need someone that's better than me. I need someone that has as much pride as I do to represent their country, someone that's going to take this seriously. And we were looking, I was like, Kyle Larson, for me, is the obvious choice. This guy can drive anything he touches. But like I said, NASCAR is racing that weekend. So I said, okay, who's someone that I believe is the greatest all-around driver that's a people, the driver of the people. This is the guy that can get things done. He showed up David Coulthard, who pretty much everything shy of cheated to try to win the NASCAR, that car in Miami. And Kurt Busch was able to come out and get the job done, with no practice and no experience in the vehicle they were running down there. So I said, Kurt, can you please come out of retirement? I'm like, I need you. If we're going to go, we're going to go to win. I mean, everyone wants to win. Of course, it's always a long shot. But I believe with Kurt Busch, with him helping me, he's been such a good coach. He was on the 2311 team. He came out to the pit testing and he came out to the simulator. He's someone that's really taken me under his wing. Someone that I believe can outdrive anyone on the face of the earth. And I talked him out of retirement, and he's pretty pumped. Actually, he's actually like really taking this seriously. And we got, like I said, we got a whole couple of days in North Carolina where he says he's going to teach me how to drive pavement. So I'm like, it hasn't worked yet, but this is the year.